Good day, you beautiful people of YouTube. It's the Mad Marine, and hey, back on the bench, kind of with a gun review. And for those of you who may know, this is a Dissipator. Now, before we go any farther forward, I would just say, hey, it's really nice to be back on the bench. Mainly been focusing on ammo stuff and just been busy. But today, I just wanted to share a more recent build that I had been doing with you guys. I'm not going to safety check this for you because, hey, you know, if all the cool guys on YouTube don't have to safety check anymore, why am I still not doing it? That being said, it has been safety checked just off camera. So it has been safety checked. I'm just not going to do it on camera. That being said, you know, please follow your safety rules. Make sure your fridge lives one more day and all your other appliances and all your other people in your house. So do your best to follow safety rules, but this has been cleared before filming. All right, moving right along. The Dissipator. Mad. Well, what's a Dissipator? A Dissipator is a 16-inch rifle length barrel that originally had a rifle length gas system. Now, where and when did this start? This kind of started in Vietnam back in the day. And so they would have been Colt, basically M16A1s probably, and they would have, they were chopping down the barrels because, hey, maybe jungle warfare doesn't need 20-inch barrels. And they would chop them down. They'd throw some suppressors on them. They'd do a few other things. One of the things they did run into is there were some gas issues because they were using a rifle-length gas system for a barrel for a gas system that was originally designed for 20-inch. And then as you chop down the barrel, you're losing gas pressure. So there may have not been enough gas pressure to cycle the bolt reliably and the weapon to function. However, you know, hey, they were able to figure out and they made it work. And so Colt, these were what was originally happening during Vietnam. Colt continued to produce Dissipators, and some other companies as well did it as well. That being said, the main thing is for this is you're having a rifle length sight radius, and if I can get it in the frame here. So you have a rifle length sight radius, and this is one of the huge benefits of the Dissipator. It's the rifle length sight radius. Because an M4, it really stops right about here for your sight radius for a fixed front sight. Now, that's really the main advantage. If you're thinking about running like a red dot or some other type of optic, you're kind of losing the main benefit of the Dissipator, and that's the full rifle length sight radius. That's the main benefit of this. But the other thing we're going to talk about is Colt originally made this. They made it in rifle length. They did make some in carbine length later on. And Winchester also started producing them, but they made carbine length gas systems. So basically where the M4 would be, kind of about here. It's probably actually where that would have been. And then they also had mid-length gas systems, which would have been about here. And actually, I'm sorry, PSA made carbine and mid-length, and Wyndham made carbine length as well. And I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that's out there producing Dissipators. Deltaunt. And Deltaunt is the only current, as far as I know, I could be wrong in this, the only currently producing rifle length gas systems. To me, I want something that's rifle length because I know we've worked out the bugs, right? I know they've enlarged the holes so they can get enough gas pressure for the weapon to fire reliably, and it has. And so that's one of the main reasons I have gone with the Deltaunt, because I really like the fact that I get a rifle length gas system out of it. It's super, super easy to shoot. Very little recoil. That being said, this particular model does have a heavier barrel. So it is a little heavy on the front. The other really cool thing, because it's a rifle length handguards with a front sight and a collapsible stock, it almost deceptively gives it kind of like an SBR look, even though it is not an SBR. And of course, the rifle length sight radius is super useful. You're just able to engage targets much better and get a better sight picture and more accuracy out of them. The other thing is the heavy barrel really does help also with accuracy, much better than like a M4 profile. So that's another really great thing about the Dissipator. I have upgraded it. It came with, the standard, A2 handguards. This is just a Magpul MOE rifle length. I did put a little UTG optic mount on here, offset. And then I think this is a Surefire, and I can't remember the exact model, but it's like a $70 Surefire. Works pretty good. I think it's about 600 or 800 lumens. I can't remember. At some point, I may upgrade the stock. I may leave it as is. The other thing, and you guys may strongly dislike this, but I cannot stand the fake carry handle rear sights for M16 or, for AR platforms. I cannot stand them, especially the ones that have those big old hand tightening cranks on the right side that you turn down to tighten it down. And then you have these big round wheels, 2 of them on your left hand side. That drives me absolutely up the wall. The only people I've found that make one that is a slim fit that is useful is UTG. Now, I know a lot of people are going to hate on UTG. Very cheap Chinese made junk. That being said, I've used a couple of these in the past. I've never had an issue with it. I've never gone to war with it though. But it does work, and I can at least tolerate this versus the others. The other ones just drove me nuts, and I had to take them off. So the UTG stuff, it seems to be working. It holds the 0. I'm able to get accurate shots out to a couple hundred yards. That's was max I've put this thing out to. Round count on this one is actually pretty low. It's under 100. I just built this one out. And I'm enjoying it. Great little rifle. I'm going to keep it as is. The only thing maybe at this point I might change is the stock at some point. But just fun little great rifle. Something different, something new. I feel like it's very easy in the AR platform world to kind of like everyone has the same rifle. The other thing was just talking about a great budget rifle. The rifle kit itself was like $430, and then there was a coupon, then there was free shipping, and then the lower. So by the time I was all in, without adding the handguard, the light, and this grip, I was in it for under $500 because I had another lower that I was in it for about $50. So again, pretty cheap, inexpensive rifle. I generally enjoy dilettante products. I think they're pretty solid. I think they're really great value overall. It's not a premium rifle, but it's not budget quality. If it may be budget price, but it's not budget quality, in my humble opinions. But anyway, this has been a fun, just great little rifle. I've got a few other Dissipators I've had throughout the years, and they're just always been really fun and interesting rifles. And I think I'm going to hang on to this one for a while. Try to get to the range, maybe get you guys a few groupings and some shots out of it. But yeah, just a kind of more unique and different type of rifle for the AR platform. Again, if you've ever thought you wanted to put like a red dot or some type of optic on it, the Dissipators were probably not for you. That's where it excels, is the rifle length sight radius. That's the main function of this. But anyway, if you guys ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, please reach out. Always happy to help. If you could please like, share, comment, and subscribe. That does help the channel grow. And YouTube does hate anything 2A related. So if you could be so kind as to show some love to those 2A people within the community, it means a lot. And if you're wondering, if you happen to see why I'm wearing what I'm wearing, it's actually a robe. It is quite cold in Georgia tonight for us southern people, and needed a little extra warmth tonight while I was doing this review. Anyway, I wish you guys all the best. This is the Mad Marine signing off. Have a good one.